understanding something in Lou's system,
Mhm.
right? The safety, not just the safety, the free safety is the communicator
Mhm.
for the entire defense. The free safety is the communicator for the entire defense, which is supposed to give the call to the linebackers. Linebackers obviously give the call to everybody else down. Oh, like here's what's
Yep.
supposed to be, defense line, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
They did not have that this year because this was Dak Hill's first year starting, and there were a lot of mistakes that were being made later in the season from that. And I think that, I mean, don't get me wrong, our linebackers are bad in pass coverage this year.
Because Logan
but I
Wilson wore
also,
the dot this year, right? Instead of
yeah,
Yeah.
but I also think that was because that's not his. No, he didn't. He wore the dot, but the communication, the play calls was coming
Mhm.
from Dax Hill.
Yeah.
I think our linebackers look bad because they were trying to do too much to try to help
both.
the guys on the back end. And I think it reared its ugly head several
Yeah.
times this season. And I think the hope is, because the loose system is complicated.
Yeah.
I think the hope is Dax Hill takes the next step from not just a play standpoint, right? You know, they say if you know the playbook, you play with confidence, you play great. I think that if he's able to take that next step and really get into the playbook and really know where he's supposed to be, know where people are supposed to be, know the calls in and out, I genuinely think I think you'll see this defense take the next step. I really do. I think the communication aspect, it's funny, right? It's weird because I think Jordan Battle, because Nick Saban literally said Jordan Battle is one of the smartest players he's ever coached. I think Jordan Battle would be better suited for that role, personally.
I have so much faith in Jordan Battle.
So much faith, bro.
Like, But
the way Lou's system is, the free safety, because like Jesse Bates.
I'm Leonardo in the Departed, like about Jordan Battle.
Yes.
You know, my hand never shakes with it.
Yeah.
You know, like no shaking. No, not worried about him at all. Love The Departed. Great movie.
I think genuinely, if the roles were reversed, I think you'd probably see, but you don't put that on a rookie. You didn't put that on a second play. You trust your free safety, the guy you drafted with the first round pick.
You trust the veteran you signed.
You say, hey, you're going to be the guy. Yeah, you trust Nick's right. And you say, okay, you guys are going to be the guys that get the safety room working. And when that just didn't happen, the entire defense went to shambles. I don't think it was just this big fall off from I don't think it was just this big fall off from our linebackers.
Yeah.
I think it was I think everything was a trickle down.
Yeah, they were trying to make up for the front and the back. And
Yeah.
just hard.
And that's one thing I remember. Like, I went back and I looked at like Lou's defense with Miami. He had Ndamukong Suh. You had Cameron Wait. You look at these guys on the defensive line. And in football, the defensive line determines everything. If your defensive line is not getting a pass rush, you can go and watch the film of corners aren't supposed to cover for 5 seconds. Safeties aren't supposed to cover for 5 seconds. So if Trey Hendrickson, and Evan, you made the point, if Trey Hendrickson was not getting a pass rush,
what was it?
What happened?
Right.
And that's where Lou will have at times where Mike Hilton comes on a blitz, Jordan Battle comes on a blitz, and that's him being a great defense coordinator. But there's going to be times you have to rush for, and that's when I look at this offseason, I think it's the tight end and obviously offensive tackle and figuring out, get some sort of pass rush with just 4. And I think if you can get a pass rush with 4, the Bengals will be golden for this year. So we'll see.
And remember, they still have the ability to send blitzes. I mean, that's what got Mike Hilton, so on and so forth. It'd be interesting to see this defense take the next step this year.